For months now, doctors have been saying COVID numbers would spike right after holiday gatherings and events. In Fairhope, the numbers spiked at area schools 11 days after the city's tree lighting event downtown, an event where few masks were worn. NBC 15's James Gordon has been looking into the possible origins of the recent spike there. James?
Well, tis the season for COVID cases. There were 248 COVID-related absences reported on Monday at Baldwin County schools, the highest ever for Baldwin County. 88 of those cases were in the Fairhope feeder pattern. Could the Fairhope tree lighting have been the super spreader event that led to the highest number of absences at all of Fairhope schools?
It would come down to the Department of Public Health doing contact tracing to determine exactly where those cases started and how they spread.
Dr. Katrina Skinner, a Fairhope pediatrician, says her office has seen a spike in COVID cases too.
I was checking just this morning, and the positivity rate in our county has been over 26% in the last week, and that's scary. That means that over 1 in 4 people who are tested are positive. Out of the Fairhope feeder patterns, 4 schools, Fairhope High School had the highest number, 40 absences on Monday. This after a 10-day Thanksgiving break. The school system says as few as 10 out of the 40 are confirmed positive COVID cases. All others are parents keeping students home because of symptoms. Finding people in Fairhope who've experienced COVID-19 firsthand was actually quite easy. Mary Kate Phillips and Irene Graciano both have had run-ins with the virus several months ago.
We traveled with my aunt and her family, and they all tested positive. They didn't have any symptoms, but we still felt like we needed to stay home.
Graziano's husband was diagnosed with a positive case.
We've already had COVID back in a few months ago, so if my kids would have shown any symptoms now, I would have probably tested for it. But if a child's just, a little coughing or anything like that, then I don't see a big deal.
Now, neither of those 2 families attended that tree lighting ceremony in Fairhope. Meantime, school officials say today's absences are much lower than Monday's countywide, but in the Fairhope feeder pattern, that number stands at 17 tonight. Now we're live in Baldwin County. James Gordon, NBC 15 News.